Happy birthday, Aquarius. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Aquarius. So I've had a few of you like, where's the birthday reading? Where is it at? And here it is. Let's see what we got going on for February for my Aquarius. Let's see. I feel like some of you are going to be caught up in some he said, she said type of drama. It could be really, really petty. So I will say choose your battles wisely when it comes to this. This could be dealing with things where you're hearing about people talking about you, or maybe you said something to someone and they went back and told another person. I will say be mindful this month of people that you talk your business to, because not everybody is going to be on your side, or they're going to keep your confidences. Oh, and I always keep forgetting, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. All right, let's see. There's also a move coming in, and this has been showing in you guys' cards for a while. If you are of that group that has not moved yet, um, you could be stagnant. Maybe COVID threw you off your cycle. Maybe you had a move planned and the money is not there. I feel like a lot of you are waiting for some type of money to come in or some payment to come in so that you can go ahead and move. This could also be too remodeling, waiting for some money or waiting for something to come in so that you can remodel. So I feel like there's possibly another stimulus check that's coming, tax refund, and a lot of you are going to be using that money if you're trying to move to do that. So I will say, if you've been putting it off, and COVID has kind of threw a monkey wrench in your plan, a lot of you are going to go ahead and complete that this year, because I feel like you've been overdue with it. There's a ton of travel that's coming in for you guys this year. So if you are um a driver, Lyft, Uber, truck driver, flight attendant. There's something with possibly, I feel like somebody too is looking for a place. So this could even be real estate. If you're not a real estate agent, you could be working with a real estate agent where you're going from place to place to place because you're looking for a place to move into. Some of you are going to be building something from the ground up, but I get a lot of movement that is going to be coming in. So this is not the year to be stagnant. This is not the year to sit around. This is not the year to procrastinate, and that's going to be on your Achilles heel this year too. I get a lot of procrastination. Like, I want to do it, but I need to do it, but I should do it, but be really, really careful about the excuses. It flew. They may have flown, last year, the year before, whatever. I'm going to put it off. I'm going to put it off. COVID, everything like that. And I'm not saying the sickness is not stopping or definitely putting obstacles in our way. But some of you are getting very comfortable with the stagnation. You're getting complacent with it. Spirit is like, no, 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 no. No excuses this year. If you got things that you need to complete, you need to go ahead and complete them. Because I feel like if you don't, you're setting yourself up for another year of inactivity. And if you've been in a year, 2020 was your year of inactivity, that was your year to kind of catch your breath and be like, okay, let me come up with a plan. Let me work out. Let me get something in order so 2021 I could get it going. And some of you kind of went into that new year like new me, new year type of energy, and then you've already burned out with it. So I will say be really careful that you don't get complacent in not following through this year, because you're going to have some issues with it. Definitely there's a lot of miscommunication, whether this is gossip, slander. Some of you could be dealing with a lot of issues with depression this year. Could be cycling. I'm getting something like a roller coaster. So either you're having mood swings, or you could be dealing with somebody who's having mood swings. There is something with medication, possibly therapy. If this is you, and this is a general read, this could apply to anyone. That this could be you needing this, or you could be dealing with a partner who needs it. But I will say that either way it goes, some of you are going to be dealing with a lot of depression. And a few of you have chronic depression where it's like you get triggered and it's like, I feel like crap. And then you shake it off and you move forward for a little bit and then you get triggered again. So if you keep hitting that brick wall, Spirit is saying that it may be time to look into some type of therapy or something that can help you move forward. If this is not therapy, for some of you, this could be meditation. But it literally is showing some type of energy that you may be battling this year where it's like, I need to push myself, or I need to shake it off. So be prepared that there may be these moments where you need to do some spiritual cleanses. You need to get deeper into your prayer, or you need to get deeper into your spirituality or your religion. And it could be because you feel challenged by some things that are going on with you this year. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius, I keep getting some issue with third party cheating, somebody not knowing what they want. So be really careful with your partners this year when it comes to red flags. When you see the red flag, believe the red flag. Some of you are going to want to see it and then not look at it again. Like, oh, okay, I thought I saw something, but I don't know. I don't want to address it. I feel like if you don't address it, you're going to have issues with a partner this year, because it's almost like somebody's testing your boundaries. How far can I push? How far can I go with them? And some of you are forgiving people over and over and over again. It's like, okay, let them go ahead and get away with this, because they're going to be different and they're not learning the lesson. So if you're trying to teach somebody, they're not getting it. Some of you are going to have to walk away from this energy. I do see something coming in with a new job or new job opportunity. If you've been putting yourself out there, a few of you are going to be signing contracts, making some type of long-term plans with a company. A few are going to be starting something with a business. This could even be online. I'm getting like international or global type of business. So you could be shipping things out. So if you are at work or you're looking for a job, it looks like you have an opportunity coming in. If you're creating a business or something like that, I feel like it's not just going to be a local type of thing. A lot of you are going to be dealing with some type of international clients. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. I do get some legal stuff that's coming through. So it looks like signing some legal paperwork. Spirit is saying read everything over carefully before you sign something. For a few of you, I get a lot of paperwork, so I'm not really sure what you're trying to do, whether this is buying a house, whether this is some type of settlement, whether this has something to do with immigration, but I'm getting a lot of paperwork. Let me get it, a lot of paperwork. So for a few of you, Spirit is like, don't gloss over anything. Make sure you know what you're signing before you sign it. Be careful with your money, with your funds. Some of you could be getting involved in a situation where there's some type of child support involved, or there's some type of alimony or some type of payment that is coming out, and it may affect your money, Aquarius. So will not apply to everyone, but pay attention to your bank account, pay attention to how you spend. If you have a partner and you have a joint account, pay attention to how they spend. I keep getting something where a person is thinking another person spends more money than them, or I don't want to spend money. So I don't know if this is you being frugal or you're dealing with somebody who's being frugal, but I feel like a lot of your spending habits are being watched by a family member, a friend, or a romantic partner, Aquarius. Some of you are going to find yourself being really overwhelmed at the beginning of the year, and it's because you're trying to find your balance and you don't want to see problems. You don't want to have to deal with the red flags, but they're going to keep coming around until you deal with them, Spirit is saying. So we have the Magician. We have the Queen of Swords, or Queen of Blades in this particular deck. The Moon card. Let's see. The Hangman. The World. Page of Wands. Three of Blades. Five of Coins. Nine of Wands. Four of Blades. Page of Cups. The Emperor. Some of y'all could be falling in love with a work partner. Seven of Wands. Okay, I got thrown off with that. Let's see. Five of Cups. The Hermit. What are you pulling away from? Six of Wands. All right. Victory, which is a really great card to end with. So let's see. Aquarius. So the first thing that we have is the Magician next to you. We have an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and then we have the Magician. For some of you, this is manifestation, bringing things in, alchemy, mysticism, occultism, doing some work. Some of you could be doing some things to move yourself forward. I'm definitely getting a lot of manifestation this year. So if you do get into metaphysics, or you're meditating, or you're bringing things in, a lot of you are going to see things come to fruition where you feel like, wow, I didn't expect this, but this is really opening up for me. And it's because I spoke it into existence. So some of you definitely are master manifestors. You got to be very careful about what you speak into your life, especially this year, because I feel like a lot of you, with a lot of obstacles moving out of your way, you're going to be manifesting a lot of things. Make sure you're manifesting what you want. So be specific. If you want the job, how much do you want to make? You want to make 150,000 a year. You want to work close to your house. You want to get along with your coworkers as best as you can. You want some growth in this job. You'd like to be the CEO of the company one day. I mean, really, nothing is too small for you to ask for, Aquarius, if it's something that you really want. But I feel like a lot of you are manifesting opportunities. Some of you are really gifted and you're fighting it. Like, I don't want to know. I think I can kind of do something. I thought about that and then it came through for me. What is going on? And it's because you're a master manifester. When you see it and you feel it, utilize it, because it's a gift from the Holy Spirit. Now, if you are dealing with someone that is wishy-washy, shady, secretive, maybe they have communication problems, just because your back is turned to this person, I feel like that some of you may be dealing with someone that kind of challenges you, whether it's this month or this whole year. She has a scapula in her hand, and when a air sign picks up something sharp, it's like, okay, look, you better get right, because she's pointing her finger. She has a scapula and she's pointing her finger. To me, this could be defensive too, where maybe you're feeling like you have to defend yourself against someone who's maybe being a little bit dirty, wishy-washy, shady, or negative. For some of you, this could be spell work, dealing with a magician who's doing some dirty work behind your back, just because they are behind your back. Now, you are ready because you got your scapula and you're pointing your hand like saying, don't fuck with me. So I feel for a few of you, if you kind of come to a place where you get tired of someone, I feel like their energy, maybe not so much tired of them, but maybe they have this energy about them that you just don't like. You're literally going to start wondering, do I need to cut away from this? Do I need to take a step back? And with this Hermit card showing later, I feel some of you are going to take a step back from someone. And it may be because either they need to heal, you need to heal, or you're just not ready for whatever the situation is. It may be more than what you anticipate. So be prepared this year. We're going into February, but I do feel prepared this year that a lot of you, especially with this defensive energy, you're not taking shit this year. You're really not. Your patience with people is maybe really, really thin. Some of you may be coming to the conclusion, I really don't like people. I really don't want to deal with people. And it could be because you get disappointed, or you're disappointed by people's actions. So I will say you may have some conflict that's coming in with someone, and it could be because they're being a little bit shady. Remember though, you can master manifest a different situation. Some of you are going to find yourself moving to a different environment, whether this is a family member, a friend, or even a relationship. It's like, okay, you know what? Let me look into something else. Now, we have the moon card, which sometimes is about things being hidden. Some of you may be finding out some secrets or some things that you didn't know existed about someone or an environment or a job. A lot of times with this person is being really stern. With this moon card, it's like something is being illuminated. Now, a lot of times the moon card could be shadows, things being hidden, things not being brought to now to the surface. Some of you are going to be coming against some secrets or something that may cause issues with you with your relationships with people. Almost like, I didn't know this, or I didn't see this, or I didn't get this. So be really careful this year that you don't kind of turn your head to red flags, because a lot of you are seeing things, but you're acting like you don't see them, and you're hoping that they're going to be covered back up. But I don't feel like it. I feel like a lot of you may have to confront some things this month and this year. We'll see what the other readings for the rest of the months go, but I really feel like this energy is literally cutting out bullshit, especially things that pop up to you where it's like, okay, I didn't know this was going on. Some of you, this is going to be in romantic relationships. Maybe you met Casanova, Casanovi, or whatever, and you're like, I thought you were this. You look all cute with your makeup on, and you take your makeup off, and you just don't, you don't look hot. Don't be doing nobody like that, Aquarius. Don't do that, because we all have our moments. I mean, really. But For some of you, you could be doing that. Like, I thought something about you, but now I'm realizing it's maybe not what I thought. I don't know if I like it. This could be in a work partnership with people that you're dealing with, or even friendships. So I will say, be prepared that there may be some things that come to light that you have to deal with that are illuminated. There's a lot of spiritual growth on you this year. A lot of you are going to see your mediumship open up, where it's like I'm connecting to the universe, I'm connecting to the vibrations, I'm starting to get esoteric knowledge that is downloaded to me, and I'm seeing things differently. So a lot of you that are empaths or mediums, be prepared that it looks like things are going to be taken to the next level with you. Don't be afraid of it, because I feel with this energy that you're moving into, she's like, I'm really focused. I'm not taking bullshit this year. I'm cutting distractions out of my way. Which, for spiritual growth, if you take a lot of this mundane world stuff out the way and meditate and really get in contact with your ancestors, with the spirits that walk with you, with deities that you work with, you're going to see a lot of major spiritual growth. Now, some of you may travel, but you're coming up against obstacles where it's like, oh, I'm traveling, and then there's stagnation. Some of you could be traveling somewhere where there's a COVID lockdown, where you have curfews, you can't really move around. The hangman is like, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for something to open up. Some of you could be waiting for your COVID test or something so you can get on a plane or travel. Maybe you need to have your paperwork with you. A few of you could be planning a trip and something is delayed. I feel like this is going to be temporary. Of course, it's depending on what's going on with this virus, but I do feel a lot of you have a lot of opportunities that are coming up this year for travel, whether this is traveling within your environment and maybe sightseeing, going out, spending some time outdoors. Maybe the weather gets a little bit better and you're able to move around a lot, so it takes you out of the stagnation. For a few of you, though, if you are trying to plan trips and you're like, okay, I can't fly, or the restrictions, be prepared that things are going to open up for you again, because the world card is definitely showing something coming in with travel, connecting with people that are very diverse. A few of you could be connecting with people that speak a different language, a different culture. You could be shopping different places for foods that are very ethnic. You could really be coming across a very diverse group of people, possibly even working with them. So for some, this may even be relocating and getting a job where you're dealing with a lot of people. Whereas I keep hearing UN, like the United Nations. So if you are not working for the United Nations, you may actually even be connecting with people that are like the United Nations in your work environment, which is cool. Now, we got the Page of Wands, which is news that's coming in really, really, really quick. It is on top or underneath this Queen of the Swords, a Queen of Blades, and we got Three of Blades, which is third party interference in relationships. For some of you, this could be cheating, sexual. You could be cheating. You could have a partner that's cheating. For a few, this is somebody just in your business, somebody trying to cause problems, and you're discovering more and more about this thing coming out. So maybe you didn't know that your partner still has a friendship with their ex, or you didn't know that your significant other who was supposed to break up with that person and work on your marriage is still seeing this person. Some of you may not even know that there is some type of cheating that's going on in your relationship. Maybe you're discovering something. A few of you may even have someone who contacts you, and don't you hate when that happens? It's just like, I used to be married and this person will call me up, your husband over here. Well, shit, fucking keep him, because he ain't coming back this way. I mean, really, what is the point of the phone call? If you know, I know. So I think some people may be finding out that you had this inkling and you didn't want to see it, and then you get some type of email, phone call, and it's like, okay, this is what's going on. I do see some emotional pain. So I feel like some of you may be dealing with relationship issues or friendship issues that hurt you. You may be dealing with some things where it's like, okay, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. What energy am I gonna put into this? Where am I going with this person? Third party involvement could be people that are divorced, and they're still having to deal with children or their ex, and you're like, it's a lot. It's a lot. There may be even something where you're connected with somebody who's like, I need money, child support, alimony, pay me something. Some of you may be divorced and thought, oh, I've already done everything legally. And then this person hears about a new job or a new job opportunity, coming in, because we do have the emperor underneath, and this is being offered something. And somebody's like, wow, you're making more money, right? And it's the kids that are going back and telling them, y'all, it's the kids. The kids are like, you know what? Mom and Daddy got a new car. And they're like, well, how he get a new car? He got a new job. So tick, 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 call the lawyer up. We need to go ahead and renegotiate this alimony or this child support. Vice versa. Men are getting it too. Men get child support and men get alimony. So get in where you fit in with this. Some of you may be dealing with a situation where you have to pay something out to someone and it's affecting your money. For a few of you, you may even be going through some type of separation or a divorce that is affecting your bank account. It's like, I'm worried about my money. My money's not coming in, or I don't have enough money. So if this is not you stressing about money, you could be stressing about a partner. I'm getting something with blended families because I get a little boy with 3 little boys. So you could be dealing where there's some extra kids that are coming into a situation for some of you. For a few of you, this extra money or this money expense could be for children. You may be having somebody saying, look, you gotta go ahead and pay me some money. For a few of you, I'm wondering if you got married and this person is like, okay, now there's 2 incomes, so let me go back and get him and her. And some people try to do that. It just really depends. Some of you may just be going through a divorce and the person is like, well, you know what, you can keep the kid, or we can fight over the kid. I'm getting something where there's either child custody, child support, or something that may have to do with a child. If not, this could be alimony too. Now, I will say, with the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, this is somebody who is trying to defend something. On one end, we have somebody trying to defend something. The children were on top of this. Somebody could be fighting for their kids, fighting for kids' rights, fighting for somebody that is younger than them. But then we also have somebody feeling beat up, like, wow, I've gone through hell. And it's more than one person involved with this. So some of you may have walked into a situation with a work environment. This could be social media beef. This could be dealing with organizations, groups, or whatever. But there's this thing of, I'm standing up for something that I believe in. I'm putting myself out there, and I'm getting my ass whipped for this. Some of you may be feeling like some of the people that you're helping this year, or particularly this month, it's one-sided. Like, I'm putting a lot of energy into you, but I really don't feel like I'm getting anything out. So I do think a lot of you are going to be kind of pulling away from this, because we have this thing where 5 of Cups, something not working out the way I want, being a little bit disappointed about it. And then we got the 4 of Blades, being exhausted, not wanting to put any more energy into it. And then we have the Hermit. I need to pull away and focus on myself. I need to focus on what I need to do. So, Aquarius, this year, this month, and I don't know why I keep saying year, but evidently there's a reason. There must be something where this energy is coming in until you cut it off. Some of you literally going to be exhausted with some of the people that you're dealing with. And I feel like there's emotional pain where you may be saying, I'm drained. I can't put any more energy into you. This is not working the way I want it to work out. Some of you may actually be losing someone, could even be losing a pet. But there is something where there's some type of self-reflection. The hermit mode is like, I need to pull away and regroup, get myself together, get my head together, focus on what I need to do, because whatever I wanted, whatever I thought I wanted, it's not working out the way that I thought it was going to work out. Some of you may be taking a trip by yourself so you can think a little bit clearly, and it's because there's a lot of chaotic energy. We got fire energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, but some of you may be finding yourself put in the middle of something where you're trying to defend it, but you're getting beat up. It's almost like I can't win one way or the other. If this is a job, I feel like there's a whole nother opportunity that's coming in. Definitely feel like there's job offers that are going to be coming. Some of you are going to be relocating for a job. If you're interviewing, it looks like there's some positive news that's going to come your way. If you're waiting to put your resume out, I would say go ahead and do it, because it looks like that this is a really great time for you to be seen. For some of you, you're getting more than one opportunity for work this year. We have the victory card, and it's showing, look how they're crossing this hurdle. And when you literally look at this card, this person is crossing hurdles. They're getting over hurdles. So this month, if you feel like, I'm trying to get over the damn hurdle, I'm trying to get over the hurdle. And I don't know if y'all have ever ran track. I used to run hurdles because I was tall. That's the only reason they put me on them goddamn things. And if I tell you, when your knee hits the top of a hurdle, it may clip it. That hurts. But when it clips and you trip and then you fall, oh Lord, 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 my knees used to be scarred up. I think a lot of you are struggling with something this month where it's like, I got to get past this. I got to get past this. I'm tired of getting beat up. I'm tired of dealing with an energy that seems to be unproductive for me. I'm tired of defending something that doesn't seem to be going in my favor. And you could be dealing with people that just don't want to change, whether this is friends, family, in your work environment. Some of you are like, I cannot continue to put energy into this. It's not turning out the way I want. I'm exhausted. I'm emotionally drained. Can't do this anymore. So the hermit mode is showing somebody that literally is like, I'm pulling away. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to be on social media. I just want to focus on me. I want to self-reflect. I want to get my shit together and figure out what my next move is. And when you figure out your next move, you're victorious. You make some decisions. You stop making excuses for things. Well, I could do this. This could go my way. I could say this. I could keep going back and forth with these people. I could keep going back and forth in this environment or with this job. But I've self-reflected and I feel a need to move on to victory. So some of you are going to be coming to this conclusion. You're going to make a decision. You're going to get some positive news that's coming in. This could be with a settlement. This could be with a job coming in. Emperor could be a man of authority. Whether this is a male or a female, some of you could be getting a female call you and say you got the job. You could even be going into business with someone, because I feel like partnerships are coming in. Some of you too, if you're walking away from a love with the Page of Cups, I feel like there's going to be some messages of love now. I don't see Six of Cups, but I feel like some of you, if you pull away from somebody, be prepared that they're going to come back. Oh, baby, 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 I'm going to change. I'm going to get my stuff together, baby, take me back, or whatever, and vice versa. If this is somebody cross-watching and an Aries did you dirty, some of you are going to be like, well, I'm never going to hear from him or her again. But they're coming back. I feel it. I really do. Some of you are going to go back in the cycle with someone, and a few of you may decide to move on to a new love. Could be somebody younger than you, Aquarius. Could be water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I definitely feel like if you're dealing with a very heavy relationship, some of you are going to be connecting with somebody that is a little bit lighter in energy, and it makes them seem more appealing. They could be of a different race or different culture than you. You could meet them in a work environment because they were next to this emperor. This could be a few of you getting involved with a supervisor or somebody that is over you. Some of you, if you are in a position of leadership or you own your own company, you may have somebody younger than you that tries to get your attention. Be really, really careful with that. Man or woman, me too, can't cross over lines. So before you get involved with somebody in a workplace, make them sign a goddamn agreement. You can't take nobody word nowadays. You mess around and be in the office talking about, oh, your hair look pretty and all this. They be in the HR talking about, they sexually harassed me. And I'm not saying it's not real, but I'm just saying for those where it is very strict in your company and you're going to take a chance with someone, I would probably make them sign a piece of paper. And it may not even be worth it. It depends on how you feel, but I definitely feel like there's something that's going to be coming in with a love connection with you guys in a workplace. So be really careful. Be really careful, Aquarius. Seems like I said Aries, so some of you might be dealing with an Aries or a fire sign. If you are, there could be a lot of passion that is reignited with this person. If you're married to this person, there may be some date nights or some things that are changing up for you guys. I hear something about coming out of a routine. So if you're married to a fire sign and things have kind of gotten into a routine, Spirit is like it's time to spice some things up, because some of you may be getting a little bit bored with the sexual part of it. Maybe not the intimate, romantic part of it, but the sexual part may be dragging a little bit for some of you. For a few of you, I'm getting something that is going to be going on with your health. If you're starting to have health problems, please go to the doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I get the Spirit of saying you need to go in and get a checkup. So if you've been dealing with health, it's showing some improvements, but you may have to change your diet, there may be some things that need to be modified for you. So if you've already gone to the doctor and they told you that you need to do that, you need to do it. You need to do it. A few of you may find yourselves trying to come up with money to get your teeth or dental work done within the next 6 to 7 months. Um, you may be traveling out of the country to get it done. And I've been looking at that too, Colombia and Mexico. There's a couple of different places too that do really good dental work. Let's see. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages for Aquarius? I definitely get a feeling of being overwhelmed. So be careful of stress eating, where you're either eating too much because you're self-medicating or you're eating too little because you're so stressed out. It will be detrimental to your health. So that could be why Spirit is saying take care of your health. Let me see. Some of you may be feeling trapped in a situation, especially when it comes to marriage. I'm dealing with a king that has a lot of depression. So some of you could be dealing with a king or a male figure that has a lot of self-esteem and issues with depression. This person has issues with money. There's something where it's like money is a trigger for them and it causes them to be more depressed. So if this could be your energy, but I feel like for some of you, this is a male or a female where you could be dealing with someone where their bank account is not right. They don't feel right. And it could be causing some stress with them and you. But there's money that's going to be coming your way. So this may help out if you're married to this person when they feel like there's an income that's coming in from you. Some of you, though, even though you're dealing with that, you're going to find yourself being attracted to a new person. And it comes out of nowhere. So I don't feel like you're out there looking, Aquarius, but some of you may meet somebody that really kind of stirs your attraction. They turn you on and you like, I don't want to be turned on by you. I'm married or I'm in a relationship, but there is going to be some type of connection. And it's because you vibe with their energy. There's a connection of energy that makes you feel intoxicated, especially if you're coming out of this darker energy dealing with people that are draining you. Please be really careful this year of one-sided relationships because it's keeping you from getting to your goal, from you living your best life, from you being your best you. So if you're dealing with people this year that every time you deal with them it's like, I gotta take a holy water bath because of the energy. It's just you're gonna have to get rid of it. You're gonna have to say it's like an exorcism. It's like, I don't want your energy anymore. It's not good for me. So some of you, it may be even a painful separation with that Three of Blades where it's like, oh, it hurt. I don't want to do this. I don't want to walk away from this person because it hurts me. But I think you're going to come to a group or to a point, and only a few of you, where if you stay, it literally will do you in. And I think of those that this message is for, you'll get it. If you stay, it will suck the life out of you. So you have a hard decision that's coming in this year, Aquarius. I hope you guys, I wish you the best. I mean, money, jobs, things like that are coming in. But for some of you, this emotional thing, I feel like it's going to be a really hard separation from disconnecting from the people that just aren't right for your life this year. But it opens the door for people who are. So be prepared. Walking away from one thing, another door opens, but it may be the door that you want or need to open. Okay, Aquarius? Mwah. Happy birthday, you guys.